Oh, it's just you chitheads. What's going on, guys? You weren't followed here, were you? Oh, I know what you're thinking. What are you doing way out there in the middle of nowhere? Well, there's good explanation for that. You know, sometimes living the unrestricted lifestyle has some unintended consequences. See, the last video I made, one of the commenters said that, while my video may have been funny, in fact, bring unnecessary heat from the police and restrictions on e-bikes, and unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. You see, that video I posted where I captured a shooting in progress, you could see my bike's display in that video, and when I hit the throttle, it was clearly showing over 750 watts, which we all know exceeds Class 3 e-bike specifications. Police department has made me priority number 1, so I had to leave the state. But you know, let me show you around and explain exactly what's going on here. Well, luckily for me, I was able to find refuge in this e-bike commune. As well as adhering to the unrestricted lifestyle, these people use e-bikes as their primary mode of transportation. So I'm not gonna lie, being from California, it's been a bit of adjustment coming out to another state, one of those flyover states. But I'm getting there. So far, the people seem to have welcomed me with open arms. Hey, do you guys have Tap to Pay? What about Apple Pay? Part of living on a commune is living off the land and doing chores. And today's chores, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be feeding the chickens. And what's your name?
Her name's Sleepy.
And why is she dressed like that?
Because she's a little chick, I guess.
Where do they make the eggs at?
Over here in the chicken coop. And these are little spots where they can lay eggs.
Wait a second. The eggs come out of the chickens?
Yes. Yes.
And you still eat them?
Yeah, because they're eggs. They're just eggs.
Does that mean when you eat a chicken sandwich that they make it out of the chicken?
Yeah.
Shoes?
Yep.
Why do you like it up there?
Because I like to sleep.
And you sleep all day long?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll go out there and sunbathe, but that's all.
Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day sleeping and maybe sunbathing.
Thank you.
We have an assortment of e-bikes. His bike of choice is a Be Cool. It's not a bad bike. It's a 48-volt system. Comes with a 1,000-watt-hour battery. Got front and rear suspension. Yeah, and I think as of now, you can pick these up pretty cheap, around $1,399. However, I did ride his bike, and I have to tell you, after being used to a wired bike, riding one of these is a very big contrast. The way they set up the power assist levels on a lot of these e-bikes is power assist level 1 will propel you to a set mile per hour. So like no matter how hard or how little you pedal, it will just propel you to 10 miles an hour. And then pedal assist 2 will go up to 15 and 3 and so on and so forth. And there's a significant delay when you pedal this to when it actually starts applying the power. But that being said, I'm not trying to hate on Be Cool, but it would be a lot cooler if it was a wired cruiser. Let's just say that much. Spirit, one of the youngest members of the commune, he has a new bike, the Yeet. This is a 48-volt, 25-amp-hour dual suspension bike. And I believe it was purchased for about $850. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this bike. It's pretty nice. It's got mag wheels, 7-speed, Shimano, the same thing that pretty much all these bikes come with. I noticed these bikes seem to be popular with the youths. They look cool. They look more like a motorcycle. Has a key. It's kind of neat. It has this big display here, which reminds me of those old alarm clocks that literally every single person had. It has the voltage readout here on the left. And I have to say, the more I ride these e-bikes, the more I'm a fan of the voltage readouts here. It gives you a much more accurate estimation of how much battery you have left. It's a nice little bike. Spirit seems to enjoy it, don't you? Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. What's this? What's the S?
1, 2, 3. It goes up to 1.
Oh. That switches the assist levels?
Yeah.
What's this do? Same thing? Is this turn signals? Wow, this bike comes equipped with turn signals. For those people who care if other people know what you're doing. Not me, I'm not one of them. That is pretty neat. Headlight, how do you, so you just have to press that over and over again and it switches through it? Wow. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this was $850 and I believe for Black Friday they're even cheaper. So for a kid's bike, this is pretty good deal. And I notice here seems to be a bootleg Unrestricted sticker here. One thing I have to say about this Be Cool is the frame is pretty good quality. The quality of the frame seems to outdo the quality of the components they chose to use, which is they used the Bafang motor, which has nylon gears in the rear, and he's already had one fail, and it failed pretty much within 100 miles. Other than that, this bike's been pretty solid. He has a second motor, and he ended up ordering some hybrid gears similar to what the wired bike uses. You can see here, riding in the desert though, has its different challenges. Look how dirty that gets. So here's the gears I was talking about. You can see here, there's a hybrid gear setup, nylon in the middle and steel on the outside. These feel pretty stout. So what happens with the nylon ones is they can develop cracks or they can melt, and they just fail over time. And I would guess, as we're heavier riders, I just wouldn't trust nylon in the gears for a motor. So he ordered these. We don't know if they're the exact right size. This would be for the 750 watt Bafang motor, and we'll find out how hard they are to install. So believe it or not, we were about 5 minutes into the messing with the Be Cool, and the motor is already coming out. So there. So you can see here the stock gears are nylon here.
They are a little warped looking.
Look how much more robust they are. These are, and what this motor appears to be doing is it'll be riding along fine, and then it just starts slipping. So we're hoping the gears fix it, but if not, he has another brand new motor. We're gonna have to pull this apart and see what we find out. We're at the point of removing the gears. Not sure exactly what the problem is, as these gears seem fine, but it seems to be maybe too much play. Look how much side-to-side play is in that gear. But yeah, this one has no play.
Oh, there's one of those has play?
And these two have play.
All those bearings went bad.
Well, unfortunately, this was a futile attempt, as this is a straight cut gear and it has a helix cut gear in the stock motor. So we just wasted a bunch of time. Well, actually, it's not a complete waste because he has a brand new motor here. So we'll go ahead and install this. This is a truly devastating turn of events. You can see here, this is the new motor which we're replacing. It has a white gear, and there's no play in these gears at all. Whereas the old gears here, there's play either in, I believe it's in the bearing. So the gears are wobbling around, causing it to not get a tight connection on the center shaft, and it was slipping every so often. He did say, however, his stock motor had white gears, and that one failed on him within 100 miles. So hopefully that was an anomaly. Should give him enough time to figure out which hybrid gear to order, if there is an option to do that. This is the part number of the motor we're working on here. And keep in mind, none of us are qualified to do this at all, so you could be watching this with your mouth wide open thinking that you were complete idiots, and you'd probably be correct. Almost forgot that we need to install a new cassette. Luckily, they shipped it with the new cassette because we don't have the cassette to remove it, so that would have been fun. There are ways to do it, but it's not easy, that's for sure. So lucky thing is, we don't have the cassette, but putting on these cassettes is a lot easier than taking them off because they naturally screw in.
This just fell off. They weren't even pressed in there.
They naturally screw in, and the rotation of everything would naturally tightens the cassette on there, so you don't have to put this on there with an incredible amount of torque.
You just don't torque it down?
It's not my bike, I don't really care. This is like when cavemen first discovered tools, the moment of truth. Of re-entry here. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for showing something so, for such an innuendo here. So guys, if there's kids around, don't let them watch this part. That's it. It's in, and there we've got to put in the 6.
Nurse, can you hand me the screws?
Put the 6 screws back in.
That's anything anyway.
So it'd be cool if it had hybrid gears like the wired cruiser. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be cool? That's it. Motor has been changed. How's she running? Huh?
Sounds different too.
Sounds different? Is it?
Sounds like smooth.
It's running good?
Yeah. It didn't make that noise.
Look how nice and clean the cassette is now. That's cool.
Not for long.
He has a unauthorized, unrestricted sticker as well. I'm starting to think there's a bootlegging operation going on around here. That's the 100% correct way to replace a Bafang motor. And it's not up for debate at all. We used all the correct tools, the correct torque settings, everything was done 100% per the manual. So if anyone tells you it's done differently than that, go ahead and call them a liar. It's a pretty nice car, but it's kind of jacked up.
I feel like it's gonna burn out when I freaking like if you got on the front tire and like gave it full throttle, it would probably burn
I'm telling you,
out.
you can probably do a wheelie with that power in the back.
Yeah. You like it?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I
I
could
like
commute
it.
in this thing.
How far you gotta go work?
It was 13 miles, but now it's too far. It's 40 miles now. Yeah.
It's funny, my friend here said he ordered a wired bike, and which link did you use to buy that, sir?
Not yours.
Some friends I have, didn't even use my affiliate link. Hey, what's going on, guys? Part of life of living in a commune is making do of what resources we have available, such as this broken irrigation bracket. You know, we don't have the luxury of just going into town and buying a new one, so we're gonna have to go ahead and repair this. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld this and repair this, and then we're gonna go install it back out on the pipe in the field.
Put that mask on.
Oh no, it's all right. I've been doing this for years. I don't need to use that. Oh. And just like that, we've went ahead and repaired the bracket. Where?
Camera. Here, follow my voice.
And just like that, we've went ahead and repaired the bracket, and we're going to go ahead and install it out there in the field.
Here, we give this to all the new members.
Oh, thank you. That tastes funny. What did they put in this?
Stop smoking, it's gonna be there forever.
Oh shit. What happened? Oh, my head hurts. Did I get a tattoo? Oh my god, I did get a tattoo. Unrestricted? I thought I'd give it a try, but this commune life is not for me. I need to get back to California. If you like this video, please give it a like. It helps the algorithm. At least that's what every other YouTuber says. And until next time, stay unrestricted. But maybe not as unrestricted as these people out here. To be honest, they're kind of crazy.
He's a weird guy, but he keeps calling me Spirit, but my real name's Mike. But he did give me this cool tattoo.
What's that say?
Unrestricted.
Is it supposed to say unrestricted?